Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel to a brand new video, and in this video we are going to talk about the armory feature in solo leveling Arise. Now this is a very confusing topic for most of the people. Like, you don't know what the armory is going to be used for and how it affects your gameplay in general and how it affects your account. And it is very important to know how the armory works and what is the benefit that you are getting for upgrading the armory. Now when you come into the armory, it is basically used to store Sung Jin Woo weapons, specifically towards Sung Jin Woo, and the best weapons give you the most amount of power. Now the armory total power is the power which will be added to your overall power based on the strength of those weapons, and it will give you a power boost. Now power boost and stat boost are two different things. They may sound similar, but they are not. Now having higher power enables you to deal more damage to bosses which have a lower power, and having lower power makes you deal less damage to the boss because you are getting penalized or penalty for it. So definitely you need to have power equivalent or higher than the ones that you are fighting. Your level doesn't matter here, the level requirement or in general. The one thing that is important here is the total power. Now there are 4 weapon slots available for me right now. There used to be 3, but since I grinded more than enough of these material, Mark of Time, I was able to get more than enough of those to unlock this. Now if you want to bypass collecting these Mark of Time, you can just right away pay Essence Stone and it will not consume any of your Mark of Time. But if you want to unlock and more slots, then you will have to pay Essence Stone to do it faster. Now having more weapon slots will enable you to get more power right away, but in the long run you want to have the SSR weapons because they give a lot of power. Now this weapon, for example Kasaka's Venom Fang, is fully maxed out advancement in my account. Like if I go to my weapons, I'm not even kidding, I have almost it at 5-star A5, but the problem is I don't have the dupes for it to get him to its higher advancement, dimensional advancement. So for that reason it's still way better than in some cases way better than SSR weapons. But as you can see, the power that I'm getting from here is only 729, while let's say I have this weapon, the club Vulcan's Rage. It is not at all advanced, it is just base, but still it is giving me 1867 total power. So you can see the weapon quality definitely determines how much power you'll get from that weapon. Now you can also enhance the armory to get more of the conversion rate up to a total of 182, and to do so you will need again the Mark of Time and a lot of gold, and by gold I mean a ton of gold. Now if you want to max it out, you will need around 1.175 million of these, and you will need 180 Mark of Time 2 and 150 Mark of Time 1. To put it into perspective, it will take you more than 6 months to grind these only for one of the slots. Now the conversion rate is 182% for, so let's say the power of my weapon, let me come into the weapon and if I can see its power somewhere, it doesn't show you the power of the weapon until and unless you equip it on Sung Jin Woo. So let's go and unequip it once so we know how much power it is giving. Okay, so I'll unequip this weapon and you'll see we are losing, okay, right about 7.7 thousand. Okay, now I'll equip it back up and you'll see we gain 7,700. So if I come to armory and check how much power I'm getting from this, it is 2,167, which is roughly around 30% of that 7,700 number. So having a higher level of the weapon is also important because it increases the overall power that the weapon gives. So that is how the armory works, and it enables you to increase your overall power. Now if I come over to the team section, manage team, and I go to the best team that I have, the power that I'm having is around 130,000. Now out of the 130,000, I believe I am getting 6,600 of the power from the armory itself. So in general I am around 23,400 power without the armory. So this is how the armory works. So you definitely don't want to spend essence resource in order to do so. So I will definitely suggest you farm out these materials and unlock these eventually. I'm not sure if you have to buy it using the Essence Stone. Even though if you have to, it is still, I believe, worth it. Now let's just for experiment sake do confirm. Okay, it unlocks it. Okay, so I spent 1500 here and you can see our power level went up. Now to unlock the other one, see, I still have my mark of time. So you can bypass it with a value of 10 essence stone for 1 mark of time and get it unlocked faster, which I recommend you not to do so. Do not do this. I just wasted 1500 of my essence stone. I'm so pissed off, but still I thought it will tell me you don't have the sufficient mark of time. So if you have the sufficient mark of time, you don't need to spend your essence stone. So definitely hold out and collect these. You can collect these from gates, I suppose. Let me check where you can collect these from. I'm sure it is from gates because I have seen these material dropping from gates. So source, you can see it's from a gate or weapon material exchange. So in order to unlock something for weapon, you need to exchange from weapon material. Okay, so you can see for 1800 you get only 5 of these. In a month you can buy 50 of these. For 90,000 you'll get around, let's say 15 to 5, 250 of these, which is really good. But for the mark of time too, it is really difficult. So yeah, this is going to be a tough thing, but it is for the longer run and not the short sprint. So definitely take your time in doing so, but definitely upgrade most of your SSR weapons to the maximum they can go so as to get more power right away. Okay, so it's gonna be a short video just to letting you guys know how power works. So my power went up by a bit, I guess 1000 or something. Not much, but it is what it is. So yeah, with that, let's end this video here. I hope it was informative. Like the video if you found it informative. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next one. Until then, peace out, take care, bye.